All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Saira Mujtaba. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts with people in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. today. Star campaigners of major political parties address rallies as campaigning for assembly elections ends tomorrow in Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram. Security tightened in Ayodhya ahead of Dharm Sabha organized by Vishwa Hindu Parishad. 4 terrorists killed in an encounter with security forces in Shopian district of Jammu and Kashmir. Punjab police arrest key accused in Nirankari Bhavan grenade attack. And in sports, Bhavani Devi becomes first Indian to win a gold medal in Senior Commonwealth Fencing Championship in Canberra. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in India and abroad in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. today. It will be the 50th episode of the monthly program. It will be broadcast on the entire network of AIR and Doordarshan. The program will also be streamed on the YouTube channels of the Prime Minister's Office, Information and Broadcasting Ministry, AIR and DD News. It will be simultaneously broadcast on AIR's website www.allindiaradio.gov.in. All India Radio will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. The regional language versions will also be repeated at 8 p.m. Our correspondent has filed this report about the program.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been sharing his thoughts on a variety of issues through Mann Ki Baat program. A separate open forum has been created on MyGov for citizens to share their comments. Citizens have been sharing ideas and best practices on development, good governance and other issues through various means such as letters, phone calls and emails. Over the course of past 49 episodes, Mann Ki Baat has been an excellent means of direct feedback from the people. Anand Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
In Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram, campaigning has reached its peak as election campaign will end tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address 2 public meetings today in Vidisha and Jabalpur. Leaders of other political parties are also making whirlwind tours in different constituencies to win the voters. BJP leaders Smriti Irani, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Hema Malini, Manoj Tiwari and Shahbaz Hussain will also address rallies. From Congress, Navjot Singh Sidhu, Kamal Nath and Jyotiraditya Scindia are leading the party campaign. Samajwadi Party leader Akhilesh Yadav is to campaign in Bundelkhand area. Assembly polls are scheduled for Wednesday and the results will be declared on December 11. More from our correspondent.
Addressing 2 rallies in Chhatarpur and Mandsaur yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi accused the Congress of ignoring development in the state and said that the Madhya Pradesh has moved beyond corruption, casteism, nepotism and division between societies. On the other hand, in Sagar, Damoh, Tikamgarh and Mandsaur, Congress President Rahul Gandhi accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi of being silent on his government's alleged failure to do anything substantial for farmers and the poor in the past 4.5 years. BJP President Amit Shah said BJP government has done the job of bringing Madhya Pradesh into a developed state. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
In Mizoram, political parties are leaving no stone unturned to woo the voters. Amidst hectic campaigning, major parties are engaged in a war of words on various issues. In Rajasthan, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is starting his campaign from Alwar today. He is scheduled to address 9 more public meetings in the next 4 days. Congress President Rahul Gandhi is to launch his campaigning tomorrow and he is to hold 3 public meetings in a day. Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje, former Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and State Congress President Sachin Pilot have already started intense campaigning for their respective parties. In Telangana, the Congress has expelled 24 rebel leaders for 6 years from the party for their anti-party activities. Party Disciplinary Action Committee Chairman Kondana Reddy in an order said yesterday that these rebels were contesting against the party official candidates and also against the candidates of alliance parties. In Uttar Pradesh, temple city of Ayodhya has been turned into a fortress in the wake of Dharm Sabha of Vishwa Hindu Parishad VHP today. Thousands of VHP members have already started reaching Ayodhya to take part in the Dharm Sabha, in which members of many right-wing organizations will assemble. Meanwhile, heavy security arrangements are in place in the wake of the congregation. Our correspondent has filed this report.
DGP of UP, OP Singh, told AIR that the city has been divided into 9 zones and 17 sectors for the security arrangements, and 1 ADG, 1 DIG, 3 SP, 10 ASP level police officers are part of the team, including 700 police constables and 48 company PSC, along with central paramilitary forces guarding every nook and corner of the whole city. Ayodhya is also under commando cover. Apart from the drone cameras, which will keep an eye on each and every part of the district, special police teams of senior police officials will closely monitor the situation of city. The proposed Gram Sabha will start around 12 noon at a place 9 kilometers away from the disputed land. For AIR, this is Sushil Chandra Tiwari.
In Jammu and Kashmir, 4 unidentified terrorists were killed in a fierce gunfight that raged between militants and security forces at Badgun village in South Kashmir's Shopian district during midnight hours. Security sources said that Joint Security Forces' team launched cordon and search operation on the basis of specific input about presence of militants in the area. As the forces zeroed in on the suspected place, the militants inside the area opened fire, triggering a gunfight. Sources said some top commanders of Hizbul Mujahideen and LET could be among the slain militants. Talking to AIR, J&K DGP Dilbagh Singh said 2 to 3 militants are still believed to be trapped.
आज ये ऑपरेशन रात को बटपुन शोपियां में शुरू किया था। इस ऑपरेशन में हिजबुल मुजाहिदीन का एक बहुत बड़ा ग्रुप जो है वो ट्रैप था। अभी तक की इत्तला के मुताबिक 4 मिलिटेंट मारे गए हैं और 2 से 3 मिलिटेंट और इसमें अभी होने की उम्मीद है। फायरिंग अभी भी चल रही है। ये बड़ा कामयाब ऑपरेशन कल के ऑपरेशन के बाद जिसमें 6 मिलिटेंट मारे गए थे, इसके बाद आज फिर इसमें 6 मिलिटेंट होने की उम्मीद है।
For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website, newsonair.nic.in. Punjab Police has arrested the second and main perpetrator of the Nirankari Satsang Bhavan grenade attack, Avtar Singh. The blast had claimed 3 lives and left 16 injured. Addressing a press conference yesterday, DGP Suresh Arora said there was strong evidence against the suspects caught in the case. DGP said that Avtar's links have also been traced to Harmeet Singh Happy, the self-styled chief of ISI-backed KLF based in Pakistan. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu will lay the foundation stone for the construction of Dera Baba Naik Kartarpur Sahib Road corridor up to the international border with Pakistan tomorrow. Union Ministers Harsimrat Kaur Badal and Hardeep Singh Puri will travel to Pakistan to attend the groundbreaking ceremony of the Kartarpur corridor for Sikh pilgrims on Wednesday. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj has been invited by Pakistan Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi to attend the ceremony. Apart from Mrs. Swaraj, Pakistan has also invited Punjab Chief Minister Amrinder Singh and Minister Navjot Singh Sidhu to the ceremony. In a landmark decision, the Union Cabinet had on Thursday approved building and development of Kartarpur corridor from Dera Baba Naik in Gurdaspur district to the international border. President Ram Nath Kovind has returned to India after completing a successful 2-nation visit of Vietnam and Australia. The visit is significant not only in terms of Act East policy of India, but also to strengthen bilateral relations of India with both countries. A report from our correspondent.
During the week-long visit of President, 9 MOUs were signed in different sectors with Vietnam and Australia. Not only that, Ram Nath Kovind is the first President of India who also addressed the National Assembly of Vietnam. The President visited Cham Museum and Mission World Heritage Center, which is associated to Hindu and Champa civilization. During the visit, President also met with the leaders of both the nation and held extensive bilateral talks. This is the first visit of any President of India to Australia. Sanjeev Sundaryal, AIR News, New Delhi.
Information and Broadcasting Minister Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore has extended his best wishes to the staff of Prasar Bharati on the occasion of completion of 21 years of its existence. He said as a public broadcaster, it has a great responsibility.
प्रसार भारती ने 21 वर्ष अपने पूरे करे। मैं प्रसार भारती के सभी स्टाफ को, सीईओ, चेयरमैन को, सभी पार्ट टाइम और फुल टाइम मेंबर्स को मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। उनके नीचे काम करने वाली जो ऑल इंडिया रेडियो है और दूरदर्शन है, उनको भी मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं।
Film star turned politician M.H. Ambarish passed away at a private hospital in Bengaluru yesterday following a heart attack. He was 66. The former union minister had acted in over 200 films and served as the Karnataka Minister of Housing in the Siddaramaiah-led cabinet. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Amit Khare has said that the government will organize regional film festivals in the country to promote Indian films. He said the regional film festivals will also provide a platform to the states to showcase their potential before an international audience. Addressing the Jharkhand Day celebrations at International Film Festival of India or IFFI in Goa yesterday, Mr. Khare said these festivals will also help bring good films made across the globe to various parts of the country.
We are going to have regional film festivals. We will try to promote Indian films in those regional festivals.
Mr. Khare said government has set up a Film Facilitation Office or FFO with a web portal to make all necessary clearances easier for a filmmaker. India's Bhavani Devi won the gold medal in the Sabre event in the Senior Commonwealth Fencing Championship 2018 held in Canberra, Australia. Bhavani Devi is the first Indian to win a gold medal in the Commonwealth Championship. She defeated England's Emily Ross 15-12 in the final. Earlier, Bhavani Devi won a silver medal in the Tor Noah Satellite Fencing Championship in Iceland. In boxing, MC Mary Kom created history after she outclassed Ukraine's Hanna Okhota by a unanimous 5-0 decision in the women's 48 kg light flyweight final of the Women's World Championships in New Delhi yesterday. Mary Kom becomes the first female boxer to win 6 gold medals at World Championships. In the Syed Modi International Badminton Tournament, defending champion Sameer Verma and Saina Nehwal will play the final matches in Lucknow today. Saina will face China's Han Yuhi, while Sameer will take on He Liu Quanshu of China. In the women doubles, Ashwini Punappa and N. Siki Reddy will take on Malaysian pair of Shao Mei Kwa and Li Wang Yihan in the final. In cricket, the third and final 2020 between India and Australia will be played in Sydney today. The match will begin at 1:20 p.m. IST. Australia is leading the 3-match series 1-0 by winning the opening T20 by 4 runs on Wednesday, while the second one played on Friday was called off due to rain. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Sarabjit Kaur.
Thank you, Saira. Different papers carry different lead stories today. The Sunday Pioneer quotes the finance minister in its headline, "Government does not need extra funds from RBI to meet target." The Hindu reports FBI help proved crucial in tracing 2611 attackers' boat to park, adding its agent went to Yamaha headquarters in Japan to find out the engine number. Almost all dailies carry the story about the city of Ayodhya gearing up for VHP Dharm Sabha. The Sunday Statesman says Ayodhya turns into fortress on eve of Dharm Sabha. Hindustan Times writes, Modi to address BIMSTEC judges. This will be the first of its kind move when he takes part in an international judges meet on the Supreme Court premises today. All newspapers also carry the remarkable fate of MC Mary Kom, who became the most successful amateur woman boxer in history as she clinched her 6th World Championships gold. Fists of gold, writes the Hindustan Times. Hinting at a thaw in India-Pak relations after the announcement of Kartarpur corridor, the Sunday Express says Pak invites Sushma to Kartarpur. She names 2 ministers instead. The same paper also writes at border town, they say dream come true as workers are busy uprooting weeds and bushes along both sides of the narrow road leading to the international border of India and Pakistan. With rape cases similar to Nirbhaya's showing a uniform pattern in regions closer to Delhi, according to the crime data analysis, the Times of India says Nirbhaya effect strongest in Delhi vicinity. And finally, in what is seen as a significant step to keep vanishing tribal languages in circulation, the Odisha government has come out with lexicons of 21 such languages. Odisha now has a lexicon for rare tribal languages, writes The Hindu. And with that, it's back to you, Saira.
Thank you, Sarabjit. That was an overview of today's newspapers. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts with people in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. today. Star campaigners of major political parties address rallies as campaigning for assembly elections ends tomorrow in Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram. Security tightened in Ayodhya ahead of Dharm Sabha organized by Vishwa Hindu Parishad. 4 terrorists killed in an encounter with security forces in Shopian district of Jammu and Kashmir. Punjab police arrest key accused in Nirankari Bhavan grenade attack. And in sports, Bhavani Devi becomes first Indian to win a gold medal in Senior Commonwealth Fencing Championship in Canberra. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. With that, we end the morning news. Have a great day.